Hey, welcome back, leaders. This is episode 321 of Run to Your Leadership Challenges. And this morning, whenever you're listening, I want to start a whole brand new week, and it's all about discrimination this week. So this week we're going to be diving into awareness of discrimination, and I'm going to be talking specifically about different types of discrimination. And towards the end of the week, I'm even going to be talking about some companies that are exempt from discrimination. Do you believe that? And some illegal versus legal discrimination. So be sure to join in and tune in all week long. I'll try to keep up on posting the videos daily. I fall behind a little bit on these, but these are unedited, uncut, so you get to see all my flubs and mistakes or mistakes. And as in, if you want a quick 2 to 3 minute version of this, just tune into anywhere you can find iPod or a podcast, either on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Alexa Flash Brief, etc., etc. So Alexa, stop. So wherever you see that, if you want the 2 to 3 minute version, tune into all those places. This one's going to be it's usually about 6 to 8 minutes. Sometimes I get long-winded and it goes 10 minutes, but I'll give you some extra value at the very end. So without further ado, I'm going to hit record, and this is just a video of me recording the podcast, and that's when you'll see all my double takes and mistakes. But at the end, I'll give you some extra value here on the video. All right, so here we go. Hello, leaders, and welcome to a brand new week of Run to Your Leadership Challenges. This week we're going to talk all about discrimination in the workplace and the impact that it can have on your organization and your team members. Now, probably one of the simplest definitions that I've ever heard of discrimination is that it's depriving someone of something based on their age, sex, race, color, national origin, or religion, or the big five. All right, that's pretty cut and dry there, right? Now, if that definition's not fancy enough for you, let me give you the definition from the Cambridge Dictionary. And that is, discrimination is the treatment of a person or particular group of people differently in a way that is worse than the way people are used to being treated. Now, that's pretty standard, right? So discrimination can be just treating somebody badly. From a legal standpoint on the job as leaders, I think my simplest definition that I've heard is it's depriving somebody of something based on the big five, all right? The age, the sex, the race, color, national origin, or religion, and a few more things added on there, which we'll get to later as we go on in the week. Now, there are numerous types of discrimination, and this week we're going to talk about many of the following types. So let me list off some of these types. You have age discrimination, disability discrimination, equal pay / compensation discrimination. You have genetic information. You have harassment, national origin, pregnancy discrimination, retaliation discrimination, sexual harassment discrimination, just to name a few. And we're going to cover at least 4 of them the rest of the week. And then towards the end of the week, we're going to kind of dive into some legal discrimination and some organizations that are exempt from discrimination. And quite frankly, these organizations that are exempt from discrimination, if you ever find discrimination in them, it's just, they should be ashamed of themselves. All right? So Today, I primarily wanted to introduce the topic of discrimination to you to get you thinking about some areas that you may Today, I primarily wanted to introduce the topic of discrimination to you to get you thinking about some areas that you may be Today, I primarily wanted to introduce the topic of discrimination to you and get you thinking about how some areas that you may be just discriminating against somebody else, or something that you may witness on a daily basis, or maybe you've witnessed in the past that could be perceived as discrimination. You see, as leaders, we must continually be alert to unethical behavior and unethical treatment of others. We need to protect others from unlawful discrimination. And we must educate our team members of what discrimination is and what it is not. Did you know that there's actually lawful discrimination? Well, we'll talk about that towards the end of the week. So today, I challenge you to think and observe your surroundings. Oh man, I'm screwing this up. You're catching all this on video. Unfortunately, sorry. Today, I challenge you to think and observe your surroundings. Oh, that was bad. Today, I challenge you to think about and observe your surroundings. Who do you see that might be... Do you see anybody that may be being mistreated? Do you see anybody that may be being deprived of something based on their color, race, sex, age, religion, or national origin? Now, when I'm talking about depriving somebody, it might be an opportunity at work. It might be a promotion. It may be an extra break. It may be equal pay. It may be, promoting somebody to a permanent position. Anything like that based on those big five: the color, the race, sex, age, religion, and national origin. Now, once again, as leaders, we must be cognizant of our surroundings and how people are being treated, both on and off the job. If you're a leader, you don't hang up your leadership hat when you walk outside of your job. You're a leader 24/7. That's just the way it is. If you're leading just at work, and as soon as you check out of work, you're like, hey, I'm no longer a leader. I no longer have to set the standard. Man, I think, you're just not a leader in my eyes, all right? So get with the program. Leadership comes with being a leader comes with a large amount of responsibility. So step it up. Protect others. Discrimination is not just something that occurs at work. And if you see it, I challenge you to speak up. Protect others. Hey, that's it for today. Please join me the rest of the week as we talk about a specific type of discrimination each day and who can legally discriminate later in the week. And by the way, be sure to check out my YouTube channel, Current Leadership Coaching, to watch the video version of this show. The video version is an unedited version, so it has a lot of my mistakes. However, you'll get a little extra value at the very end. The video version is unedited, so you'll see all my mistakes and double takes, and sometimes there's a whole lot. However, I'll add a little extra value on the end for you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until tomorrow, run to your challenges. Holy smokes, that was terrible. Hey, sorry about that. This is, I take a couple days off and then I record this Monday edition, and I'm a little rusty. So the Monday editions are probably very painful to watch on video, and that's probably why I get like no views on video. So really it doesn't matter, all right? This is all, I guess, just a warm up for when I actually do perfect this, which perfection's not even a thing, right? Maybe some jobs, but not for this, not for live video. So basically, a little bit of extra value. Do you ever think that you've been discriminated against? And if so, just think about that. If you're in a leadership role, man, don't be trying to discriminate against somebody else because you were discriminated against, because that's retaliation, all right? We can't have retaliation. We can't have discrimination in our workplaces because flat out it's just wrong and it's illegal. And as leaders, I don't care if you're a leader, just a tiny little leader coming up and a brand new leader at the bottom of the chain, or if you're a top leader, a CEO, or another C-suite leader position, you have got to step it up and protect your people from discrimination. If you see it somewhere, if you see somebody being mistreated at work because of their race, color, religion, national origin, sex, speak up and do something about it. There's laws in place to protect people. So all I'm doing is I'm challenging you today just to look around. Just think about this. Do you see somebody being deprived? Do you see somebody being mistreated? If so, take action, all right? And, it doesn't mean that you got to run and file a criminal case right against them right off the bat. Just speak up, speak your mind, and I would document everything. Because as the old saying goes, if it's not documented, it didn't happen. All right, so document everything. Maybe send somebody an email, because email you can track, email you can print out, you can get a send receipt, you can get a received receipt, a read receipt, all of that stuff. All right, so just today, just start looking around. Just be cognizant. Just start observing the surroundings, observe the people and your team members, and just ask yourself, are they being treated right? Is somebody being deprived? Is somebody being mistreated? And if so, take action on that, all right? So, hey, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges. We'll see you tomorrow.